Hello students. Today we will discuss about the Science chapter 3rd Synthetic Fibers and Plastics. Fabrics are made from the different types of fibers. A fiber is a strong and flexible thread-like material that is used to make the fabrics. Type of fibers. Fibers are of two types: natural fibers and man-made or the synthetic fibers. Fibers obtained from the plants and animals are called the natural fibers. Example: plant fibers, cotton and jute; animal fibers, wool and silk. Man-made or the synthetic fiber. Fibers obtained through the different chemical processes in the industries are called the synthetic fibers. Example: nylon, rayon and polyester. Nature of the synthetic fibers. A polymer is a very large unit formed by the combination of large number of smaller molecules called the monomers joined end to end by the chemical bonds by the process of polymerization. Polymerization. The formation of the polymer by joining the monomer units is called the polymerization. For example, several glucose units joined with each other by the process of polymerization and form a polymer of the cellulose. Types of synthetic fibers. First is the rayon. It is a synthetic fiber prepared by the chemical treatment of wood pulp. It is also called artificial silk because it resembles the silk in appearance. It is cheaper than the silk. It is used in making the fabrics, bedsheet, caps, carpets, bandages, tire, coats, etc. Nylon. Nylon is the first synthetic fabric made by the human from the petroleum. Its monomer is the amide molecule. Nylon is very strong, lustrous, highly elastic, lightweight, easy to wash, wrinkle free, does not absorb water, and durable. Nylon is used for making the fishing nets, climbing ropes, parachute fabrics, strings for the sports, bristles for the toothbrushes, socks, saris, shirts, and for making the parts of the machine like washers, pulleys, etc. The third synthetic fiber is polyester. It is a polymer made up of repeating units of an organic chemical called an ester. Esters have the fruity smell, so they are called the sweet smelling compound. The example of the polyester are the terylene, terene, and dacron. It is also used for making the mixed fabrics like terylene and wool make the terry wool, terylene and cotton make the terry coat. Polyester is a strong, elastic, absorb less water, wrinkle free. It is used for making the dress material, curtains, sails for the sailboats, water hoses for the firefighting operations, and for making the conveyor belts. The fourth one is the acrylic fiber. It is a synthetic fiber made from a polymer called the polyacrylonitrile. It is lightweight, soft, and warm with a wool-like feel. It can be dyed with the different colors and it is also cheap. Acrylic fibers are used for making the sweaters, shawls, blankets, jackets, and the cushions. Advantages of the synthetic fibers: high tensile strength, low water absorbing capacity, which is also known as the drip dry property, high appreciation, wear and tear resistant, and long lasting, less expensive, good elasticity. Disadvantages of the synthetic fibers: melt and burn easily, non biodegradable, uncomfortable during the summers, and develop the skin problems. Plastic. The next topic is the plastic. Plastics are the polymer made up of a very large number of small units joined end to form a long chain. All the plastics do not have the same type of arrangement of the units. It's either may be linear or the cross-linked. In the linear arrangement, they are the straight chain, and in the cross-linked arrangement, they makes the crossage. The next is the plasticity, the property by the virtue of which a substance can easily molded into the sheets or drawn into the fibers on heating is called the plasticity. Some common plastics are the bakelite, polythene, and the polyvinyl chlorides. Kinds of plastic. Plastic are two types, thermoplastics and the thermosetting plastics. Thermoplastic, the plastic that easily get deformed on heating and can be bent easily are called the thermoplastics. They can be molded into the different shapes again and again by repeated heating and cooling. Example, polythene, PVC, polystyrene. Second one is the thermosetting plastics. Plastics that once molded into the shape do not become soft on heating and cannot be molded again are called the thermosetting plastics. They maintain their shape and size even at the high temperature. Examples, bakelite, melamine, and formica. General properties or the characteristics of plastics. First is the non-reactive. They do not affected by the air, water, and soil. Second one is the lightweight. Thermocol is the most common plastic known for its lightness and rigidity. Third one is the strong and durable. Plastics are strong and durable and can be molded into the different shapes and sizes. Fourth one is the poor conductor. Plastics do not allow the heat and electricity to flow through them. Then the waste generated by the plastic is not environment friendly. On burning, plastics release poisonous gases. On dumping in the ground, they may take years to degenerate. This is because of their non-biodegradable nature. We need to use the synthetic fibers and plastic in such a manner that we can enjoy their good qualities and at the same time minimize the environmental hazards for the living communities. Effects of plastic on the environment. Plastics are non-biodegradable substances. Non-biodegradable substances are those substances that cannot be broken down easily into the simple, harmless substances through the natural processes, such as the action of bacteria are called the non-biodegradable substances. Synthetic fibers are also the non-biodegradable substances. Biodegradable substances, the substances that can easily be broken down into the simpler and harmless substances by the action of bacteria are called the biodegradable substances. Peels of vegetables, paper, cotton cloth, wool, etc. are the biodegradable substances. The burning of plastic also releases the poisonous gases into the atmosphere. This way, the plastic pollutes the environment. Solutions to the problems created by the plastics. We must remember the golden 5R principle, that is refuse, reduce, reuse, recycle and recover. We should be environment friendly in all our activities. We should carry the cotton and jute bags when we go for the shopping and not ask for the plastic bags. We should clean and dry the plastic bags, plastic containers and plastic bottles for reuse. We should use the two types of the bins. First, green bin for the biodegradable waste and the blue bin for the non-biodegradable waste. We should not throw the plastic disposable bottles, polybags, wrappers, etc. on the roads. We should not dispose of the articles made up of plastic in the sewage system. Thank you and have a nice day.